All right, what we're going to do is we're going to use a Synergy stick to weld on a Hanton Tab here. I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. I'm going to run through it pretty fast here. And all we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to place this tab wherever we want it. You know, if you want it back, if you want it. And this keeps you from having to, you know, buy a bunch of different tabs or different sizes with the Hantons. You can just, you know, buy the Hantons with the tabs that come with the blister pack of tabs and the Synergy stick, and should be able to just to glue it on whatever you want. You can put it on you know, rollers, or you can put it on any kind of shoe you want. That way you don't have to carry a bunch of stock on your truck. So we're going to run through this, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to heat it up, and you have to have a stainless steel brush after you heat it up and clean it. I usually run it over a grinder, make sure everything's cleaned up real good. And then I'm just going to toast this. I'm not getting it real hot, and I'm not getting it hot enough to weld, but I'm going to toast the area that I'm going to weld it. And I'm going to clean it up real good. Scrub it. You're never going to scrub it too little. Make sure it's cleaned up. I'm going to do the same thing on the back side of the tab, the part that I'm going to weld to. Just make sure it's cleaned up real good. All right. Now I'm going to stack my weld up on here. See it start running? That's what you want it to do. And since you're going to use this to weld together, I'm going to stack it up pretty high. And be careful you don't burn your tab. And then just set it down. Let that kind of cool off. It's going to take a few seconds there for it to drop in. You'll be able to see it. It'll start turning a tin color and stop being so liquid. And then once that's done, you can set it down to where you can get to it. Take the rest of your stick. There's going to be 2 of these smaller sticks in your in a kit, so you should be able to do one shoe with both. One shoe with one stick, one shoe with the other stick. Keep it away from the flame as you're heating the shoe up, because you don't want to heat this stick up. The stick melts at 732 degrees, so you want to make sure that your material is ready to receive it. You don't want to have to push it in there. And if you start heating the stick up, what it's going to do is the stick's going to start melting before your material is ready to receive it. So you want it to where it'll just wipe on. It'll take a minute. Just be patient with it. See it start running now? And you just want to stack it up everywhere you want it. Make sure you tin it real good and coat it real good every place you want it. And I'm going to stack it up a little bit high just because I'm welding this tab on, and I'm not going to use any rod to do it. All right, now that's tinned up and that's ready. I'm just going to take this and start melting it. And I'm going to kind of go both directions here. I'm going to keep that warm. See it starting to run. Just put it together. And then hold it, and you'll see it fall together. And then once it falls together, it's welded. Just hold it still until it seals up, and this will make a really good weld.